Hi there, it's Andrea Sangster here from CopyMadeSimple.com with day 11 of my 30-day business tips challenge, uploading a copy and communications tip every day for 30 days to YouTube. And today I'd like to talk to you about verbs. Verbs, you probably remember from school, are the doing words in the sentence, and they can do a lot for your copy if you use them properly. But there's one important thing to remember about using verbs in your copy, and that is to keep them active rather than passive. What do I mean by that? Well, an active sentence, an active verb, or an active voice, sometimes people refer to it as, in a sentence, is where you have quite a basic sentence construction. You have the subject of the sentence, let's say Mary, and then there's a verb, throws, and then there's an object, the thing that she does this to, the ball. So Mary throws the ball is an active sentence. Excuse me. Now, if we were going to turn that into a passive sentence, don't know why we would do it. Oh, for the purposes of illustrating this point, yes, we're turning it into a passive sentence, and what we would do is we would turn it around, we'd switch it over and say the ball, the object, was thrown rather than threw, was thrown, that's the verb, by Mary. So the ball was thrown by Mary. Now, what's the difference between those two sentences? Mary throws the ball and the ball was thrown or is thrown by Mary. Well, you can tell for a start that the second sentence is much longer than the first one. It's got more words in it. And so for that reason, it's not as desirable as the first one, because short is good on the internet. People don't have the attention span to read lots and lots of copy, so you need to be making your copy short. And the second thing to point out is that it makes the sentence more convoluted. So the ball is thrown by Mary is a bit more complicated to get your head about than Mary throws the ball. So two reasons: the length of the sentence and the complexity of the sentence. Two good reasons why you should be looking at making everything you write active rather than passive. There are times when a passive voice might be more appropriate. For example, if Mary had a whole heap of things she had to choose from which to throw, something, and it was the ball that she chose, and that was important. You really want to. It was the ball that was thrown by Mary. Now that might be a time you'd use passive, but to be honest, in sales copy, in status updates, you shouldn't be thinking on those lines. You should be thinking definitely about active and direct as much as you can. Get straight to the point. So I hope that's useful today, and we'll see you again tomorrow for my next tip.